Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. That belongs to the Apostle Nelson, the great millstone. Peace and blessing to Yakim, pushing this truth throughout the four winds. All right, it's just a follow-up video, part 2. If you haven't watched it, you can go back. It ended on showing like the mysteries of the kingdom and things to come, and understanding the things of that nature, who it was given to. Okay, and it ended with the saints. So I'm gonna go into who are the saints. This is 1 Samuel 2:9. It says, Salaki. It says, he will keep the feet of his saints. Okay, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail. Okay, now I'm keying in on he will keep the feet of his saints. Okay, so this is Proverbs 3, start at 1. It says, my son, forget not thy law, let thine heart keep my commandments. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not on thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So when you read up here, it says, I will keep the feet he will keep the feet of his saints. So his saints, when he give his saints something to do, his chosen men, okay, he's going to guide them righteously. All right, he's going to direct their path. It's going to be a spirit over his saints, the ones that are chosen, and he's going to guide and direct the way they move, how they conduct themselves. They're going to be able to understand things that other people don't understand. Okay, but that's the Lord guiding, spiritually guiding, physically guiding his chosen men. All right, there's another precept. It says, I will instruct thee and teach thee the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eye. Okay, I guide thee with mine eye. And this is to show you that it's spirits and angels guiding the men of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. This is Amos 9:8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving, or except that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Okay, why is he not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob? Because he's guiding them in all righteousness. Okay, he's directing their path. Okay, all right, so this is John, and this is why. This is why he's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Besides, he guiding their steps. It says, to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice. Now, it's going to be men that hear that spirit from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, and every way they go, it's going to be guided and led of the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Okay? It says, and leadeth them out of what? All the bullshit that's about to take hold to this place. They're going to be saved from it because they were guided by his hands. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. Okay? So we know it's going to be chosen men, but it's got to be the saints. And we're going to find out who the saints are and what nation of people they come out of. Okay? It says, for they know his voice. Everybody can't follow Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Okay? Everybody doesn't know his voice. They can't hear it. All right? And a stranger will they not follow, but flee from him. You're going to know. Okay? The men of the Lord will not follow strangers. The men of the Lord will not go off into Christianity, Islam, Presbyterianism, Mormonism, all of those man-made religions. Okay? His men are going to follow him, and they're going to be set apart. The doctrines and the things they preach is never going to have been heard before. Okay? And even amongst them, it's not all the way right unless it's totally of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? It says, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. So those doctrines that we once were compelled to listen to and go off and drink of that estranged cup, we no longer do, because we've been righteously following Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? So, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. So, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, when it calls, the men that he wants to understand and get it, his true saints, they will follow. All right? This is Psalms 50:5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Now, it's getting to the meat of this, because we know that the people that's going to understand these mysteries and follow the Lamb whithersoever he shall goeth, they're of a certain nation, and they're saints. Okay, so this is why I'm saying, gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. No other nation made a sacrifice with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, never made a covenant with him by sacrifice. All right, this is Deuteronomy 29:1. These are the words of the Lord, which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel in the land of Moab, besides the covenant which he had made in Horeb. You're not going to go nowhere in the scriptures and find where he made covenants with heathens of sacrifice. Okay? So, these are the saints. Okay? Because everybody, you go to church, and I've heard growing up my whole life, people address other people in the church as saints, not really knowing what that meant. Okay? These are chosen vessels. Everybody's not a chosen vessel. You can't pick up and say, I'm a chosen vessel. By you doing that, you'll basically be saying, I chose the Lord. No, he chooses you. All right, another precept. This is Jeremiah 31:31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt. Okay? Which my covenant they break. Although I was a husband unto them, said Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my laws in their inward parts and write in it their hearts. Write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. These are the saints. It's the people of the children, nation of the children of Israel. These are the saints. Okay? No one else is going to get the mysteries. No one is going to get the deep dark sayings or the deep dark parables of the scriptures, but the saints, and they have to be of the children of Israel, of that nation. All right. Another on the covenant. Hebrews 8:8. For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Now, this is out of the New Testament. It never changed. Okay? Not according to the covenant which I made with their fathers. So we go to the old covenant, we see who was two. Now in the new, to see who was two. Okay? It says, when took them by the hand and led them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws in their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people. Same thing. Never changed. These are the saints. Okay? This is Romans chapter 9. This shows you who the covenants and the promises and everything who was to. This is Romans 9:3. For I could wish that myself were accursed for Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants. We just read both of them. These are to the saints, which are Israelites, and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promises. Okay? Deuteronomy 33. It says, and this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of the Most High, blessed the children of Israel before his death. And he said, the Lord came from Sinai and rose up from Seir unto them, and shined forth from Mount Paran, and he came with 10,000s of saints. From his right hand went a fiery law for them. The Israelites, when they were with Moses in Mount Sinai. Okay? It's telling you who the saints are.